will go. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on it.
Guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Carr going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 46. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time. They played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
29.
Throwing his car on third down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Now Young. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It'll be Young again. short throw underneath to Hurst. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd Tampa Bay, Charles.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Here's Carr to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Carr. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr going to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Ready. Hey, cross field. Ready?
Following the interception, Young. Dancing to his left. And he's out right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Young off the play fake. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Go red. Check white. Black walk. Blue check. Ready.
Running right, here's Sanders. Fights through him, and they can't bring him down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Another run with Sanders. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add 6 to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Andy Isabella,
one man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Saints. Will Lutz on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go.
Young will set to throw. Open man here is Scott, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw for Young. Got an open man, it's Scott. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ready?
They go play action. Young. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you have people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, we're good. Go, Chief.
Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play. Lead nearly intercepted.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
7:34. Raider 1.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Kittle. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Carr now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
93. Your mic.
Carr going to go on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw his Carr. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Jerome Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jalen Phillips, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Hey, Brent.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
93. That's it.
Now Carr.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, it's Kamara. Bust through the tackle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. And they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen that we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. George Kittle, 40 yards. And the Saints are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. First and 10, Young.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there on a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down. Young. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ready?
Now a second down throw for Young. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Here we go.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Ball's ready. Cut.
Young on third down. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Young looks to throw on first down. That's caught by Mingo right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards there for number 15. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. On play action, Young. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Isabella now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
The Saints on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Carr. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And he is going to have the Saints first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Credit there goes to those guys up front.
It certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the first down. Now these guys might hesitate to count, use their vision in their eyes, and find the crease and dive for it that way.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
694. 29. 29. That's up.
Carr to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Young. Into the hands of Sanders. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for him there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Young to throw. Able to find Thielen. And some room to run now. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Young. Throw left side complete. That's Scott. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Throw left side complete to Scott. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Young. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Now Young. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, Matt.